Hi guys. So one comment that I get frequently on Instagram is when I post a delicious new vegan food product, people are like, oh, I wish we had that here. I wish we had Whole Foods here. So usually when people tell me that, I ask them, do you have a Target nearby? Because Target has been coming through with the vegan food options. And a lot of people do have Target, maybe not directly in your town, but at least sort of nearby. I went to one of my local Targets. We have a ton in the South Bay. I went to the one in Manhattan Beach on PCH and Marine. I will say this Target was like slightly better stocked on the vegan front than some of the other Targets in my area, but not by much. I mean, I went to the one in Torrance and in San Pedro the week after I filmed this, and there were like a few things missing that I saw in Manhattan Beach that I didn't see in the other two stores, but for the most part, they had a lot of the same stuff. So I wanted to show you some of the options that I found, mainly in the refrigerator and frozen food section, which is kind of where all the cool stuff is anyway. So hopefully you can use this as kind of a guide, whether it's what to look for when you're shopping or to compare your Target and see how it measures up. If there are products in this video that you don't see in your Target that you would like to buy, definitely send an email to their customer service or go tell them in person. I think that's how we get products in stores, is by showing that there's a demand for them. So if you request them, hopefully your store will be willing to stock them. I remember back in the day when I first went vegan, trying to find vegan food products at Target. They had like one kind of soy milk and it wasn't a good one, and that was about it. When they started having produce, I remember being real excited that I could get bananas at Target. That was like probably 10 years ago. And then maybe 2 or 3 years after that, they started getting Gardein products. When they started selling Just Mayo, everyone lost it. Like, that was the most exciting thing that had ever happened in vegan grocery shopping. But nowadays, I think Target's selection is on par with like Whole Foods. I usually do my grocery shopping at Sprouts, and I think Target might even be doing a little better than them. Anyway, so that's enough of me chattering. I'm gonna show you what this store had. Let me know in the comments if your store is similar, if your store is better, or not as good. I am very curious. All right, see you later. Goodbye.
Sweet Earth Foods is not an entirely vegan brand, but they do make a lot of great vegan items. Just look for the word vegan on the top right corner and you'll know that's one of their vegan products. I haven't actually tried this pizza yet, but I've heard it's really good. It's a cheeseless pizza. Here's an example of one of their options, which is kind of confusing because it says plant-based protein, but it's actually made with dairy cheese and it doesn't have the vegan label. Okay, on to one of my favorite sections, the ice cream section. I haven't actually tried this brand yet, but it does look interesting, so if it's something you think I need to try, let me know. I also wanted to point out that I noticed here these vegan labels like right on the price tag. I'll show you in a second. They actually have a guide of different food labels, but that's kind of cool. It shows you what to look for. Okay, now here's a brand that I am very familiar with. Ben & Jerry's came out with their new vegan flavors, I want to say about 2 years ago. Peanut butter and cookies is still probably my favorite. That was one of their original flavors, but I can see some flavors here that I haven't even tried yet. Halo Top's even getting in on the vegan ice cream game with their low-calorie ice cream-like substance if you want to get that for some reason. And then there's So Delicious, which is one of the original vegan ice cream brands, probably one of the first ones that I've tried. They have oat milk, cashew milk, coconut milk-based ice creams. Just take your pick. Okay, obviously we've moved on from the days of only having one non-dairy milk at Target. We have almond milk, more almond milk, chocolate almond milk, flax milk, soy milk, coconut milk, cashew milk, oat milk, more almond milk, oat milk, we have Malk, whatever the heck that is, and Target even has their own brand of non-dairy milks. Okay, I came over to the hummus section not just to show you regular old hummus, but dessert hummus. They have brownie batter hummus and snickerdoodle hummus, which are both vegan. I didn't actually buy these this day, but I have tried the chocolate hummus from Trader Joe's, which is amazing, and I can only assume these are also amazing. Target also had a ridiculous amount of vegan yogurts. Like, I'm pretty sure this is even more vegan yogurt than I've seen at my local grocery store. Oh yeah, they have a ton of yogurt. I don't know what else to say about that, but I was impressed. Here's that sign I told you about. So they have the vegan symbol on a lot of their vegan items price tags. They're also using this plant-based symbol, which used to mean vegan, I think, but now it doesn't mean anything. People use it to mean whatever they want, so definitely look for the vegan symbol if you want to buy vegan product. They also have some pretty great prices on Daiya pizzas, even before the sale price, $6.99. I think at my grocery store they're actually $9.99. I like to keep some of these in my freezer just for days that I don't feel like cooking. This margarita flavor is probably my favorite. They have Daiya cheesecakes too, which I also recommend. These have actually saved me a couple times at the holidays when I've made a huge dinner and don't feel like making dessert. Okay, so here's a ton of ready-to-go vegan meals for those days you just don't feel like cooking or something to put in your lunch to take to work. Gardein is a totally vegan brand, so you can grab any of these items and you'll know that they're vegan. Kashi is not a totally vegan brand, but they do put vegan right here on their package to make things easy. And then Amy's also is not totally vegan, but they have a ton of great vegan options. And you'll see the vegan symbol right on their package. And turn it around. So right at the start of the ingredients list, it'll also say vegan. Here's more from Sweet Earth Foods, and like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, they're not all vegan, but they put vegan at the top right corner of their package. Some of my favorite items from them are the curry tiger, both the bowl and the burrito. Another favorite of mine is the Big Sur breakfast burrito, which I'm pretty sure is just about everyone's favorite, so I definitely recommend grabbing a couple of those to keep in your freezer. I really want to try this brand, and this is actually the reason I went to 2 more Targets after I filmed this video, because I was looking for these, but they didn't have them, so I might have to go all the way back to the Manhattan Beach Target. We also have more Gardein products. These are some good things to add into recipes that you already like. They also have some skillet meals, which are ready to go as is. You don't really need to add anything, just throw them in a pan and cook them. So one of my faves lately are these turkey cutlets. They come with a little packet of gravy, so it doesn't really matter if the rest of your dinner sucks because now it has gravy on it. And then we have the old school Morning Star, which is finally catching up to the times and transitioning to making their products vegan. They're not all vegan yet, but the vegan products do say vegan on them, so you should be able to tell which ones are good.
Hi guys, I wanted to show you one more thing that I got on one of my later trips to Target. It's this Vega Proteins and Greens powder. I went in for the vanilla flavor, but ended up getting coconut almond. And literally the only reason is because the 3 main flavors, I think they're probably the more popular flavors, chocolate, vanilla, and berry, were like $37. And then some of the like more specific flavors were like $3 cheaper. I've used this already by itself, and to be honest, if I hadn't read the label, I would have thought I was drinking vanilla. I've noticed, I think I love coconut flavored stuff, but I feel like my sensitivity to it is kind of like lower. Like, I don't know if you guys have tried the new vegan ranch dip from Trader Joe's, But so many people were like, oh, it was so overwhelmingly coconut, I couldn't eat it, but I didn't taste the coconut at all. So, so yeah, this is good. It doesn't taste super strong like coconut to me. Maybe it does to you. I don't know. Also, sorry if you can hear Herschel meowing in the background. Also, I'm very aware of my dog walker tan. Perks of the job. All right, focus, focus. All right, that's all I have to say. See you next time. What are you doing? Come here, you want some banana? Here. Bye.